Do you know what your cat actually does while you sleep? You might assume they're simply resting beside you. But once your eyes close, something changes. Your cat does things you were never meant to see. And some of these behaviors reveal more about how they truly feel about you than anything they do when you're awake. Miss the meaning behind them, and you might be misreading your cat entirely. Let's start with the strangest one. 1. They touch your face to check you're alive. Ever woken up to a soft paw pressing against your cheek or tapping your nose? Most people assume it's their cat being cute or asking for breakfast. But here's what's really happening. Cats are hyper-aware of breathing patterns. When you fall asleep, your breathing slows and deepens. And to your cat, that shift is noticeable. That gentle paw on your face is actually a wellness check. They're confirming you're still responsive, still breathing, still okay. This behavior is rooted in survival instinct. In the wild, cats live in small social groups where keeping tabs on one another is what keeps everyone safe. If something is wrong, they need to know immediately. And when your cat taps your face at night, they're running that same ancient code on you. Some researchers believe cats can even detect subtle shifts in body chemistry through close physical contact. There are documented cases of cats persistently pawing at their owners just before a medical episode, almost as though they sensed something was wrong before the person did. So no, it's not just about breakfast. Your cat is genuinely checking on you. And here's what most people miss. This is only one side of the bond. Later, I'll talk about what your cat does after they've confirmed you're okay, and it's something so subtle you'll probably never catch them doing it. 2. Those 3 a.m. zoomies aren't random. Why does your cat suddenly lose their mind at 3 in the morning? 1 second, complete silence. The next, they're sprinting through the house like something is chasing them. It feels chaotic, maybe even a little unhinged, but there's actually a very specific reason this happens at that exact hour. Cats are crepuscular, meaning they're hardwired to be most active at dawn and dusk, the hours when their natural prey is most vulnerable. But here's what most people don't realize. In the wild, this is also when predators are on the move. So your cat isn't just burning off excess energy, they're running a patrol. That burst of movement through the hallway, the sudden leap onto the couch, the mad dash into the bedroom, it's a security sweep. Your cat is checking entry points, scanning for potential threats, and making sure the territory is safe. And yes, that territory includes you. Researchers studying domestic cat behavior found that indoor cats still carry these instincts, even if they've never encountered a mouse in their entire life. Their internal clock tells them this is the hour to be alert, to protect, to secure. 3. They need your blankets on purpose. Ever notice your cat pressing their paws into your blanket over and over, like they're making invisible bread? Most people think it's just a quirky comfort habit, something left over from kittenhood. But there's more going on than simple nostalgia. Yes, kneading does begin in infancy. Kittens need their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow, so part of this behavior is deeply tied to feelings of comfort and safety. But here's what most owners miss. When your cat needs your blanket, especially while you're in bed, they're doing something very intentional. Cats have scent glands in their paw pads. Every time they press down, they release pheromones. And when they need your blanket, your pillow, or the spot right beside you, they're marking it. They're embedding their scent into your space. This isn't random, it's territorial, but not in any aggressive sense. It's actually one of the clearest signs that your cat sees you as part of their inner circle. They're claiming your bed the same way they would claim a shared nest with a deeply bonded companion. In cat language, they're saying, "This is ours, you're mine." That rhythmic paw pressing you always thought was simply adorable. It's your cat weaving themselves into your world, one press at a time. For they stare at nothing in the dark. Have you ever caught your cat frozen in place, eyes locked on an empty corner of the room, and felt a chill run down your spine? It's unsettling, like they're seeing something you simply can't. But before you start questioning what's in that corner, here's what's actually happening. Cats see the world in a fundamentally different way than we do. Their eyes contain a layer called the tapetum lucidum, which reflects light back through the retina. This gives them the ability to see in light levels 6 times lower than what humans require. In near total darkness, your cat sees clearly. You see nothing, but it's not just vision. Cats can also hear frequencies of up to 64,000 hertz. Humans max out at around 20,000. That means your cat is picking up sounds you are literally incapable of perceiving. A mouse moving inside a wall insects crawling in the ceiling, pipes settling, tiny vibrations that don't exist in your world but are loud and perfectly clear in theirs. When your cat stares at nothing, they're not hallucinating. They're processing real information that is simply invisible to you. Their ears might twitch, their whiskers might shift. They're gathering data from a dimension of sound and light you don't have access to. 5. They groom your hair while you sleep. Ever woken up with your hair slightly damp or tangled in an unusual spot? Maybe you blamed the pillow, but there's a very good chance your cat was quietly licking, chewing, or nuzzling your hair while you were completely unconscious. This sounds strange, but it's actually one of the most intimate things a cat can do. In feline social groups, grooming is reserved exclusively for cats who share a deep bond. It's called allogrooming, and it only takes place between cats who genuinely trust one another. Mothers groom their kittens, bonded siblings groom each other. It's not casual, it's family. When your cat grooms your hair at night, they're extending that same ritual to you. They're not confused, they're not hungry, they're treating you as one of their own. Some experts also believe cats are drawn to the natural oils and scent found in human hair. Your smell is genuinely comforting to them. Grooming, it is their way of blending their scent with yours, reinforcing the bond between you even while you remain completely unaware it's happening. Here's the thing, most owners will never catch their cat doing this. It happens in the dark, in total silence, when you're deep in sleep. But it means your cat sees you as far more than just a provider. You're part of their inner circle. And this small, secret act is their way of proving it. 6. They say, "I love you," while you sleep. Remember earlier when we talked about your cat touching your face to check if you're okay? That's only half the story, because after they've confirmed you're safe, something else happens, something you will almost certainly never see. Cats communicate love in a very specific way. The slow blink. It's when they look at you, then close their eyes slowly and deliberately. Among cats, this signal means, "I trust you completely. I feel safe with you." It's not random. It's one of the most vulnerable things a cat can do, because closing their eyes in the presence of another being means letting their guard down entirely. Here's what most owners don't know. Cats do this at your sleeping face. Behaviorists who have studied cats at night using low-light cameras have observed this repeatedly. A cat will approach their sleeping owner, sit quietly beside them, and perform a slow blink, even though no one is watching, even though you will never see it. They're not doing it to get a response. They're not doing it for food or attention. They're expressing something real in the only language they know to someone who will never witness it. That's the thing about cats. Their deepest affection often happens in silence, in the dark, when you're not looking. And maybe that's exactly what makes it so pure. It's not for you to see. It's just for you to receive.